Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about a coin that Maxi and I got in on very, very early. And we're going to be talking a little bit about ICOs and get into one specific project that we have invested in. And we're curious how this thing's going to play out. Something with possibly big potential that we're going to look into with big reward. Comes big risk, but there might be something to this, and we're going to walk you through why we are in on this and why we decided to talk about this in this video. Guys, let's talk about a potential 50, 100x. Who knows how big this project could be in this one, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right in. So it is no secret that the overall crypto market is moving up right now. We've been watching this thing blast off. Bitcoin has been ripping. The overall market cap has been breaking through some of these key levels. As you're looking at my overall crypto market cap chart, I'm looking at a possible $20 trillion market cap in the future for this asset class. And so if that happens, very small projects with a decent amount of money, a couple $1 million, if a couple billion goes in these projects, can have many, many X's. If it starts as an ICO with $500,000, $1 million, $2 million invested in it, and then all of a sudden it gets to a $1 billion market cap, well, that's exactly how you can get rich in crypto. Now, it's very, very hard to predict what those projects are, but one recently came across my project, which I wanted to share with you guys, but we'll look at Defi Llama first. Defi Llama is showing you everything that happens, in DeFi. And on this, I was looking through and I noticed there is a chart here where you can see raises, which is money raised by essentially institutions. How much money is getting raised for ICOs? And we can kind of look at the overview here and see that right now, obviously coming out of a bear market, things are very, very low volume, very low interest in these ICOs. And maybe we have a little bit more time before things start picking up, but arguably things are picking up pretty aggressively right now. Well, I found this website, cryptorank.io, and we're looking through some of these ICOs, and one in particular that has quite a few followers on Twitter that we noticed that is from this Maker DAO Maker Launchpad, which has been pretty reputable when it comes to ICOs, is launching this Inspect token. Now, I came across this and looked into it a little bit, and I wanted to share some of what I found out with you today. First of all, this project has raised about $1.44 million. Actually, the total raise is right now $2.5 million, and you can see how everything is kind of split up between the community foundation and everybody else here. Liquidity, team, public sale, and there's 30% there. So you can kind of see where all the funds are split up for this. Very, very important to note, this does have a lockup, which basically shows you guys that these tokens are not going to be able to be dumped right away. Now, for a lot of ICOs that you might have seen in the past, what happens is a coin gets launched, and then the initial holders, when it launched, already made a 10, 20, 5x, 30x, maybe 100x. They take profit right away. Well, with a lockup, those initial holders, which in this case, Maxi and I are initial holders here, got in very early to this project. They can't sell it off right away, but eventually they will be able to sell after 2 months, 10%, and then 5% monthly after 2 months left. So at first you can sell 10% right away. Then after 2 months, you can start selling 5% monthly. That's what this means. This is good for the longevity of a project. That way, not everybody that was in initially that just made a bunch of money because it was a good project and just speculated on it gets out and then dumps on all the people that invest in it because of the value proposition. Now, what the heck is this token and why is it something that Maxi and I got into? Well, it came across our radar, and what you need to do is look at some of the social medias here. So first off, looking at Medium, you can kind of see some of the things they have going on. And so what I looked at is some of the partnerships here that they have. Specifically looking back at October 18th, you can see who are their partners. Ronin, Polygon's huge, MoonPay, Avalanche is certainly large, Axie Infinity. So they're getting a lot of partnerships. That's pretty good. The user base is skyrocketing. So over $35,000 plus weekly active extension users. This is getting more interesting for sure. Well, what the heck is it? Well, on Twitter, it has 196.2K followers right now, which is actually pretty darn significant. Only joined in 2021 at the end of a bear market. And what is interesting about this is the actual application of it pinned to their account. Of course, tells you exactly what it is. The first layer 2 solution for X. Now, for those of you guys that have been following us, we talk about Twitter just about every single day on this channel. Elon Musk has bought Twitter, rebranded it to X. X is now a place for free speech, a place for crypto people. And if you're looking in to crypto projects, you've probably used Twitter as a tool to do so. Well, this is a layer 2 solution for Twitter, which basically goes right over top of it, where you can start looking in if you go to an account, you can basically click in and see, inspect and see the founders of it. You can see the chart. If you say you go to the Ethereum token page, you can see the chart. You can see what exchanges the token's listed on. For an NFT project, you can see what's going on with that NFT project. On a Twitter score level, it's actually got a pretty decent Twitter score, and looking at, 193K followers is pretty significant. Looking at some of the venture capital firms that are following it, Coinbase, Galaxy Digital's pretty darn big. You can see some of the partners here, and these are all things that you guys are going to want to look into. And I'm not saying that this is going to 100% certain going to be a multiple X project, but you take a little bit amount of money and you put it into a high risk coin like this with a lot of high reward, and you like the application, then things like that start to make sense for me. But of course, you have to do your own research. And so these are some of the things that I'm looking at as I'm looking at some of these new projects to understand how important it is. But you can kind of see some of the pop-outs. This is what the actual layer 2 solution for X looks at. It's basically a add-on that you put onto, it's an extension and you put on, and then when you log on to X, you can just kind of pop up and click the inspect button and look at some of the functionality that they have going on here. And again, it goes into NFTs, coins, Web3. Going to be very, very interesting to see how this thing unfolds as this market starts to heat up more and more. I do think that there's going to be a big opportunity to find a bunch of ICOs that might explode in this next bull market. And just given that Twitter is such a big platform, guys, it is so darn big. And you look through some of this, there's so many different projects, but not a lot of these things have anything to do with Twitter. In fact, I don't know of any of them that do have anything to do with Twitter. And a layer 2 solution for Twitter that's integrated into crypto is going to be pretty big. Think about it, guys. Elon Musk is talking about integrating a crypto wallet into Twitter, and people who use crypto are going to get more and more attracted to Twitter. People that use Twitter are going to get more and more attracted to crypto, and this being a layer 2 solution for it could potentially be big as Bitcoin heats up, as institutions start getting more interested in crypto and ICOs. If a big flood of money comes in and we get to that $20 trillion market cap and you're investing in a project with $2 million like this Inspect token right here, well then, if it gets to $1 billion market cap, you can make a bunch of money. Now, who knows what the future for Inspect is, but taking a look at it, it does hold some potential promise and it's very interesting. So we took a little bit of money, we threw it in there, and now we wanted to share it with you guys on this video. Stay posted for more content, guys. That's all I have for you in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA HODL, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got 2 videos for you here if you want to check them out. Peace.